What is up, you guys? Brooke here, and today is day 8 of the Strike Back Videoathon. And today's topic is book boyfriends, which I like this topic, but I also wanted to kind of do something a little different as well. Wanted to talk about book boyfriends and also book exes. The boyfriends in books that you just like, if they were your boyfriends, you would have dumped them and said goodbye a long time ago. Some of them aren't too bad, but they're just annoying and just there and just won't go away. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of flip back and forth between book boyfriends and book exes. And so my first book boyfriend is like, this one was a hard boyfriend. That sounds bad. This boyfriend is a major book crush, and it is Peeta Malark. Oh my gosh, oh Peeta, oh Peeta. Sounds like I'm saying oh Peter, oh Peter. It's oh Peeta, oh Peeta. He was just like the embodiment of just like sweet, innocent, and just like, I just love him. He was the boy with the bread. The boy with the bread. Break me off a piece of that pita bread. I just fell so hard for him. Whenever the Hunger Games movies were announced, I looked every single day to find out like if there was any news on who was gonna be casted for Peeta. I was excited whenever Jennifer Lawrence was casted for Katniss because I thought she'd be a really good part. I thought she'd play the role really well. But oh my gosh, when Peeta was the one I was like really like hoping they would cast perfectly, because he was the person that I just was like, this one better be right. And I liked Josh Hutcherson, do not get me wrong, I really liked Josh Hutcherson's portrayal. Do not get me wrong, I really liked Josh Hutcherson's portrayal of Peeta. He didn't look like Peeta to me though. Anyway, I went to Josh Hutcherson and that was fine. I liked Josh Hutcherson, but Peeta, I mean, but no one could have probably have been everyone's perfect Peeta. And my perfect Peeta is in the pages of the Hunger Games, and I know that I can go back and visit him whenever I want to. So my first ex I'm going to be talking about, Christian Grey, the freaking 50 Shades of Grey. I tried reading 50 Shades of Grey. I could not get through it. There were parts of it that I was like, hee hee hee, and then the more I got into it, the more this dill hole just started to just jump out at me from the page and just started to just piss me off. I don't know how people were attracted to this guy. I mean, I guess, I don't even know why. I mean, with all the feminism nowadays and this guy is being portrayed as this sexy being who's amazing, no! Oh my gosh, I just don't like him. I'm sorry if you guys do, but I would have broken up with him in a heartbeat at the very beginning of the book. I would be like, get away, blah, blah. Stop stalking this girl who you don't even know. She just interviewed you randomly and you just all of a sudden are just like drawn to her like a moth to a flame. I felt like they really made him come off a lot better in the movies. But he's still just horrible. I just don't understand the draw. I just don't. If you like those books, that is fine. I am not going to take that away from you. I don't want to take that away from you. Just my personal preference, he's an ass. Mr. Grey will see you now. Nope! Okay, and after that, we are moving on to another book boyfriend who is Kale Westfall. Westfall. Kale from the Throne of Glass series. Before anyone spoils things for me, I have only read the first 2, so do not say things because I know there's just so much more to come and I do not want to have things be said to me that will give things away. In the first book, I really liked him, but in the second one, I've been rooting for him since day 1. I like Dorian a lot, but Kale, he's it. He's the, And of course, the second book in Crown of Midnight, I just fell in love with Kale even more. I've only read the first 2 books, and he's just got me. I'm just gotten and had, and that's words. He's just got me. Like, I really care for him. But no, he's definitely a boyfriend to root for and to stay with forever. From what I have read anyway. From what I have read. Once again, I don't know what's gonna happen, so don't spoil things for me. Pretty please. The next boyfriend book ex is Edward Cullen. this is a very ironic person to say of who would be an ex for me, because I had a picture of Robert Pattinson on my nightstand that was probably like this big on my nightstand whenever I was a teenager, when those movies were really popular. I thought he was the sexiest being ever. I thought he was so cute, which he is a very attractive person in my opinion. I am not dissing Twilight by any means. I really like the Twilight books. I am dissing Edward Cullen though, because he is a creepy mother. He is a just very, another creepy stalker guy who thinks I can just follow you wherever you go because I am in love with you and I need to protect you. They're just creepy. It's like, you watch me sleep? What? And also, if I want to go see my guy friend, you're not going to tell me what to do. I'm going to go see him. Let me make my own choices. That would just bug the hell out of me if I was in a relationship with Edward Cullen. Plus, I don't like being cold. I very much embrace warmth. I could never touch that guy. He was always so cold. And he doesn't sleep? What do you do at nighttime? This next book boyfriend is my absolute bae, and I never use the word bae. But this guy is everything, and I'm just gonna be like the biggest fangirl about it. This book boyfriend is in a book series, but the character that I'm really pointing out here that I just adore is from the TV show version of the book series. And my book boyfriend is Damon Salvatore. Damon Salvatore. Damon Salvatore has been like my #1 fictional person crush since Vampire Diaries first started. I mean, oh my goodness, what a wonderful character. So complex, so just like rich with backstory. And the more the show goes on, the more they filled in more backstory from his past that you're just like, I don't know how much more I can feel bad for you. He is sarcastic, yes. He is hot, yes. But he's the one that makes the hard decisions. Sometimes he would have dumb decisions that he would make, but he would do what he needed to do to get stuff done. Deep down behind his sexy chest and abs was a heart full of gold. #1 book, TV show, movie thing, crush guy, Damon Salvatore. And my last book boyfriend ex is going to be someone who, they're not the worst. They really aren't. They're just annoying and they're just there, and I just don't like their presence whenever they're around. And that is Aspen from the Selection series. Oh my gosh, this kid, like, it's been a long time since I've read the Selection, but I just remember having this almost hatred for him. He was just so annoying and would pop up at the most horrible situational places for America, and it's like, why are you here? You're so conveniently here, and I don't like it. And he'd be putting her in these horrible situations and scenarios where it's like, you guys are obviously gonna get caught. Some of my hate for Aspen also has to do with some of my hatred for America. This sounds horrible. The main character in the Selection series is named America. Please don't think I have a hatred for America, the country. I love America. But no, some of my hatred for Aspen really does kind of share with my hatred for America, because she is just like so annoying of a person as well, and everything is so just like, I can't be with Aspen, I can't do this either, and blah, 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 blah. So maybe it's more of a hatred for her than for him, because sometimes he does try and back away, and she's like, no, stop, don't go. Am I doing a good impression of America? I feel like I'm not whiny enough. Aspen's not too bad, I guess, but I would not be ruining my chances of getting to marry a gorgeous and handsome and kind prince for Aspen, who's just like always thinks that he's so good looking and so just blah. Okay, so those were my rants and ravings of bookish boyfriends and bookish exes. That was round 8 of the Strike Back Videoathon, and if anyone watching is wanting to catch up on the previous videos of the Strike Back Videoathon on my channel, go ahead and just feel free to look around on my channel at the upload section and whatnot. Thank you all so much for stopping by today, and I will catch you next time. Bye!